Hi guys, so that was my, well, feeble attempt at doing some slow-mo footage with my Ork Speedster. And as my school teachers always used to tell me, must try harder. Yeah, as you guys all know, I love Orks, and I love Orks in vehicles. Especially if I can make the vehicles move, like, well, the one you just saw. Obviously it was slowed down because normal speed, it was just shooting off the camera. And yeah, this is what obviously I'm going to show you how I made my Ork Speedster to be able to move, and obviously how I painted it. Okay, so let's show you where I got the files from. And no real surprise, yeah, good old My Mini Factory and Station Forge. Yeah, you'd have seen me recently print out the gargantuan Ork figure. But yeah, obviously they do tons of Orks, as well as obviously loads of other sort of creatures and characters and whatevers. Yeah, but Orks are my go-to, and as you can see, yeah, they do 3 awesome looking vehicles here. I decided to go for the race car one just because, well, I wanted to do a real sort of speedster looking one. So that's exactly what I've gone for. So I've downloaded all 3, so you may well see the other 2 crop up sometime in the near future. So to make my vehicle move and to, well, sort of whiz about, yeah, I've got one of these little things. I'm not too sure where it's come from, but obviously you drag this thing backwards, it winds up, you let go, and bosh, wheels spin round like a good one. So it's a case of inserting this inside the speedster. Easily done. I took the back half of the bit I wanted, and took it into TinkerCAD. So I love this program. Really simple, real easy, and more importantly, it's free. And all you got to do is, well, import the item you want, then make up a box the size you want to sort of cut out or delete from it, and then yeah, get it in a position, and then just join the 2 together. And I say this is where it really is. Well, it couldn't be any simpler if it tried. Which is really good because this does make things more usable for me in regards to sort of taking bits away before printing them out. I mean, I could print this out and then have a go at sort of cutting the bit out, but obviously it's much neater, much easier to do it this way. And then it's simply a case of, yeah, printing all the bits out. They all come pre-supported, apart from obviously the bit that I cut out because I got the unsupported part just so I could chop a bit out. And then yeah, everything's come out perfectly. So as always, these are printed out on my Frozen Sonic Mighty 8K using the RPG resin, which I say I just love because it yeah, it means the models do have some flex to them. And as you can see here, the supports, yeah, they just peel off nice and easy. So if you've seen a few of my videos, yeah, you'll see my Sonic Mighty 8K is a bit different from everyone else's as I cut the front panel off. And as you can see, that's because I'm a bit short of room, so I don't have the room to be able to lift the box off, which is why I cut the thing in half, put a nice bit of plastic beading around it so it makes a nice contact, and yeah, it works perfectly. So there's a little bit of room beside it, and well, I'm fingers crossed this is enough room for another Frozen printer I'm going to be receiving soon, and that's one of their little mini ones. So hopefully that'll fit there. Again though, because of the height restrictions, I'll probably do the same again and chop the front off. But it does mean then, yeah, I'll have room here for 2 printers side by side. One Mighty and one Mini. So yeah, so the one I've been using, the Mighty 8K one, yeah, absolutely love this printer. Works really, really well. The thing I love about Frozen is, as you can see, they do a wide range of printers, which is great because it basically means they cover everyone's sort of needs as well as the prices. I have used some of their really large ones before. Unfortunately, where I currently am, I don't have room for the large one out all the time. So that's why I use the Mighty 8K. So that's a nice size one. But yeah, I'm going to be trying out some of their new, or at least one of their new mini ones. I say new to me, not new to them. Just so you can see that you can get awesome looking miniatures at an affordable rate, even when you don't have much room to, well, have a 3D printer. So that's all the parts washed and cured, and yeah, just ready to glue together. And again, this is where I love 3D printing, and a lot of the awesome sculptors over on My Mini Factory, a lot of their parts are, well, just that, in parts, which means you really can do some awesome kit bashing or 3D sculpting kit bashing, or you know what I mean, taking lots of variety of bits and yeah, making up whatever you want. So glue, yeah, obviously using super glue. I like using these thin nozzles just because, well, most of the super glues, their nozzle's quite large, and when you want to get into like a small precise part, yeah, having a little nozzle on really does help. So say these bits obviously fit perfectly together, really, really well. So there is one little bit I didn't actually cut out on the back part, and that's to accommodate the wheels. So I've got the bit that accommodates the sort of main bulk of the wheelie bit, but not the actual, well, the actual, I don't know, what's it called? The bar that goes across. I haven't got a clue what it's called, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so simply using my Dremel tool, cutting this bit out. So I could have cut the whole thing out, but it makes a bit of a mess, both on my desk and, well, just everywhere. I am wearing a mask for this, so if you don't want to breathe in any of these, the plastic toxin bits, because as you can see, yeah, there's a lot of dust flying around. And then on to painting, my usual method, prime in black, dry brush white, and then good old Green Stuff World dipping inks. As, yep, still loving work using these. So nice and simple, nice and quick. And that's what I love about this hobby. Obviously, everyone's got their own way of painting, doing things, achieving things. Yeah, for me, I do love things that are sweet and simple. A bit like myself, I guess. So yeah, keeping it simple is my go-to thing, because obviously I love painting, I love making things, but also I love playing with things. So I don't want to spend hours and hours painting. And say this obviously method, yeah, lovely and quick. And obviously you use it for sort of miniature figures as well as vehicles and terrain. So that's it, almost done. Yeah, now I just want to stick in my little, well, the little wheels. They're going to make this thing fly along. So my intention is to sort of make a few of these, because then me and my kids, well, we can have little races or maybe even little crashes. But the old Dodgem style thing with these sort of little toys. As, yeah, I'm never going to play with these in a Warhammer 40k. I've been messing about with Warhammer 40k stuff for, well, nearly 4 years now, as the channel is nearly 4 years old. But yeah, still never really played the game. I just love messing about with the miniatures, really. So that's the back bit done. Yeah, that can be stuck on. As you can see, I've taken the wheels off, and well, that's because I want to have a go at printing out some rubber wheels. Yep, you heard it. I'm going to print rubber, or hope to. I'm not going to show much of that in this video. There's going to be another video where I'm going to show more of the rubber tyres and other bits and pieces. So obviously this vehicle, colour-wise, well, a bit of a no-brainer there. It's got to be red, because red makes things go faster. Just like Slapchop painting. So I want to add some colour to this vehicle, but I'm not sure yet which bits I'm going to sort of make look, well, metal in colour. And then a few bits here and there are going to be the sort of stuck-on bits. So they'll be in sort of, well, nice, bright, bold, orcish colours. So yeah, so initially I'm just going to paint the whole thing red, as that just makes things so much easier, as, well, I don't have to think too much about what I'm not going to be painting red. So there are several bits that I'm going to be painting in, well, good old silver to make them look more like metal. And these will be given a wash afterwards, just to make them look, well, a little less clean and neat. As, well, I do love using the washes over anything that's not sort of speed paints, dipping inks, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, good old wash over everything. I do prefer the grimdark style look in stuff. As in, I like things to look weathered, beaten, battered. Probably more so because it is the easier option, and it's something I've kind of got used to. Every now and then I do have a little mess about doing like comic book style painting, just because again I like to sort of vary things up. They're probably two complete opposite spectrums really. You got like the bright and breezy sort of Disney kind of coloured things, and then you get the grim, dark, dirty, rusty, other kind of things that I just love. So yeah, this little vehicle didn't take too long to paint, because I say there's not really too many other little bits I'm sort of doing with it, but I did want to add a little bit of colour here and there. So yeah, good old sepia wash. I have tried black washes, but I kind of tend to find the black washes make things just look dirty, whereas at least the sepia wash makes things look, well, I guess with the silver, a little bit rusty looking. And that's definitely the look that I prefer, rather than the dirty look. I say I do like grimdark, but I like a clean, tidy grimdark. Is that such a thing? I don't know. Maybe just waffling now. So the last thing to do, and that's to paint the driver and the, well, the guys with the guns. And I'm definitely getting better now at not gluing everything together and then painting it all as one, which is kind of what I used to always do. And while it was always possible, it wasn't making things easy on myself. So yeah, where possible now, I am sort of painting bits separately and then gluing them all together at the very end. So yeah, these little guys obviously didn't take too long at all. Bit of batch painting here. They are pretty much going to be the same skin colour, same colour trousers, shoes, all the rest of it. Making it, again, nice and simple, nice and quick, but still fun. And this hobby certainly is all about having fun. So if you do enjoy the videos, guys, it'd be great if you could hit that likes button and subscribe. as according to my analytics, 70% of you lovely people who watch my videos aren't subscribed. So if you could do that one little thing for me, that would be absolutely awesome. It's about 6 months left of this year, and I was really hoping to get to 100,000 viewers, or subscribers even. But I'm not sure I'm going to do it now. It's going to be close. So guys, if you really can help out by sharing, subscribing, leaving comments, liking, all that wonderful stuff, that would be amazing. Okay, enough of that dribble. Let's get back and see how this thing looks. Okay. So just to help make it look like this vehicle was originally made from metal, got a little bit of dry brushing with my fan brush here. So this will just hit all the edges. Yeah, giving it a light sort of metal look. And yeah, it's well, it's one Orkaz rusty speedster Formula 1 kind of vehicle, I guess. Yeah, absolutely love it. As I mentioned earlier in the video, guys, yeah, I 3D printed some rubber wheels. Yeah, there'll be a video coming out very soon showing you, well, exactly how I've done that. But yeah, love it. These are rubber, which is just awesome. And then it's simply a case of gluing in the well, the driver and his little gunner guys that are hanging off the side. So I love how these little dudes look as well. So definitely go and check out Station Forge over at My Mini Factory, as yeah, they do an abundance of awesome looking miniatures, especially sort of like Warhammer proxy type ones. So yeah, go give them a little click. And that's it. Yeah, the vehicle's all done and ready to race on my little racetrack I've made there in the background. If you want to see a video of me making that, let me know. I have filmed some bits for it, but I wasn't sure if I was going to make it into a video or not. Very simple backdrop, but yeah, pretty fun, pretty cool. Can use it obviously to take some great pictures of my little vehicles, or as you saw at the very beginning, yeah, I used the backdrop to well, to film this little vehicle whizzing along, and yeah, love it. So yeah, guys, let me know if there's any vehicles you want to see me print and paint and stick these wheels on, as yeah, I can do some racing with a variety of vehicles. I hope you enjoyed the videos, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave comments, all that wonderful stuff. You guys take care. See you in the next one. Bye now.